Barbados. That bird should not have been born. That bird should not have been born.
Hi everyone, welcome to Gibber and Rish, and
I am Gibber.
And I'm Rish. So welcome again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
Yeah, and turn on notifications. So
yes, that bell.
The moment we release a new video,
you'll be notified.
Know,
yeah, so thank you so much for the love we received on our previous video. Asante sana. You guys have been the bomb. Na sasa tunataka kupeana free airtime to anyone who subscribes. Who gets 20 subscribers? Our mabeshto yetu. If you 20 subscribers, we give you 100 bob airtime. If you get 50, I promise 1,000 bob.
You've heard it from her. We're giving you airtime, guys. So tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend mpaka ifikie those who are not even friends.
Exactly. And then we want to give shout out to Mosna Productions for some things to provide and appear Gerenuk Studios,
man. If you guys need a photo shoot or anything of that sort, indoors, outdoor, look for Gerenuk Studios.
Yeah, we will leave the description, the link description box
on the bio.
And to today's issues. So, fancy a Gibber.
Anti-natalism. You guys have heard of the word? Anti-natalism. So apparently there are people.
First of all, before to endele, this is just to symbolize patriarchy.
Yeah, the way I'm seated, you know.
At a higher ground. But
men in the society, yeah, we are always high. I'm always high, and women are low in the society. It's a patriarchal. It's a dog-eat-dog world, man. But we are trying to end that kind of thing. You know, women are just equal beings as we are. So give a woman an equal opportunity.
Yes. So
moving on swiftly, anti-natalism. Have you heard of the concept?
I don't know what that word is.
Anti-natalism is simply not wanting kids in simple language, which is what I subscribe to. I want 0 kids, nada, zilch, no kids for me.
I taught him that vocabulary.
Kids for who? Zilch. Kids for who? You guys. Vasectomy is my thing.
Why don't you want kids?
The world is so fucked up right now. I wouldn't want to bring up an offspring in this world.
So, okay, another reason, because the world is bad for all of us.
Yeah.
We still want kids.
So I don't find it rational that I should have kids. Because actually, I'm not consulting the thing before I bring it to the world, so I don't think it will be in its interest.
You think babies don't want to come to the world?
I think babies want nothing. Yeah, they don't want to be capitalist, they don't want to be religious, they don't want nothing. Babies are just babies. That bird should not have been born. That bird should not have been born.
So the mother was that wrong. It has not died now. Relax. It is alive.
Anyway, that's part of why I don't want kids, because pain. That is one reason.
Do you think you being an atheist has contributed to not wanting kids?
No.
So if you are a Muslim or a Christian or a religious person, you'd still want.
I still would want no kids.
So even if the Bible said go forth and multiply, you don't want.
You guys multiply for who? You guys, I'm dividing. Multiplication. I'm thinking of removing some people from the universe.
Huyu ni Thanos. If they ever bring a Thanos character here, give Gibber.
Anyway, why do you want kids? Let's start there.
Because it's what we have found. You know,
traditions.
Yeah, it's what we have found. We found people wanting kids, and I also want kids. And besides,
like I grew up and I found out people believing in witchcraft and killing women, old women, because they thought they were witches. Do you think I should follow that?
No, I have not finished my point. Where
Go on.
I'm finishing. I'm saying I think I want kids for happiness. Like
Get money or weed. Same thing. Happiness.
I don't do weed.
Happiness is there are a lot of things that can give you happiness. Kids,
And kids
not
are one of them.
That-
It is just your perspective, your twisted perspective.
How
In
many
your twisted
kids?
self. Me,
How
I
many
want
kids
4.
do you want?
I want 4.
Is it funny? No, it's not funny. Is it funny? No, it's not funny.
You'll
want
run out
4
of names.
Hands,
like,
yeah, there's A to Z.
Oh, you need God. God to fix you.
Even if I even if I have to get 26 kids, na moja akwe na each letter of the alphabet, I'll still have more names, Abi.
I'm not calling my kid Q, so
Queen.
or X.
I have a friend called Quinta.
They were out of words. Anyway, so the reason I don't want kids, and the reason anti-natalist, and it's actually part of nihilism, which is Friedrich Nietzsche. Do you know Friedrich Nietzsche? He's a philosopher. He's
I know Paul. Paul is my philosopher. Saint Paul of the epistles.
Those guys who prayed in prison.
Yes. Paulo Nazi. Pau Pau.
Good luck on. I think those guys only care God weed. Anyway, moving on
Lies.
swiftly. Nietzsche thinks that is it Nietzsche? I don't know the pronunciation, but it's Friedrich somebody. He argues that because the world is so full of suffering, there is no arbitrary reason whatsoever to bring a live thing into this world. And I think in my life, the life that I have lived, I have come to a conclusion that kids, if I was to go back around 23 years earlier on before I was born, I wouldn't choose to be born. I'd rather have remained in a state of
Sasa ungekuwa na
nothingness.
YouTube channel.
That
But then he makes bomb chapatis. Imagine who would be making those bomb chapatis.
I-
Okay, I know that's a weak argument, but I mean,
That
don't
is-
you believe like everybody has a purpose? And even if a child hasn't like ana hiyo option ya kuzaliwa, I think the child has a purpose. And every single person, whether chosen, whether like so long as ako kwa dunia, the 7 billion of us tuko na purpose. Don't you believe that?
I don't believe in
Do you
purpose.
want to just limit someone in your loins, eh? Oh my God,
I don't
that's
believe in
silly.
purpose. I believe everyone chooses their own purpose. I don't believe in you were born for a purpose. I was not born for a purpose.
What were you born for?
I was born because my parents had no other. I'd bleep.
Bleep.
No, nothing else to
Let's
do.
not.
That fateful Sunday afternoon. I think
After church.
service, yeah. So they were bored. They were like, let's discuss the hymn. Which hymn are we singing in the church today? Courage, brother, don't know some. And then that's how I
You
came
know
to
what?
know.
That is need to know basis. But me, I think, okay, I think you're the first person I've ever met mwenye hataki watoto, and it's fine. But me, I'd want 4 kids. I'd want to give my child Hebrew names. Once in my life, I wanted to give my child
See,
the name Zur.
the same reason.
It means God is my rock.
The same
And my
reason
salvation.
everyone that wants to bring a kid into this universe gives: selfishness. I am so selfish. I want little minions that look like myself so that I can call them names that I want.
And ask them for the remote.
Have you asked? Exactly what a mother is for, right? Sending you to the kitchen and telling you to turn down the volume so that they can smell something in the
Ugali
kitchen.
naungua.
I know, right? Tell us what you think about having kids, which is a weird subject, because I once told my parents this true story. It was December. I was seated with my mom and my dad and my siblings, because I'm the firstborn, and my father was like, tumepoteza, tuko na mwingine ama ni huyu tu?
You know you can be prosecuted for that.
He was like, don't speak like that. You speak so much of things you know so little about because you were born, so therefore give birth to. And I told him, argumentum ad what?
What
What
is that
fallacy
word?
is that? Arguing for is it authority or something of that sort? Or
Against.
because I gave birth to you, you have to
give birth to someone
to
else.
someone else. I need grandkids, and I told him, selfish much.
I think you should just go do what God told you to go and multiply for the reasons that you were told in CRE book.
When you are faced with coronavirus, we are faced with world hunger, we are faced with pestilence
that's
and
why
war.
we are working hard.
Al-Shabaab.
Imagine tuko na 65 subscribers. If we get to maybe like 3,000, that's money, bro. That's money, and that money unanunua kubuy unga ya mchoi. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
That money I will use for my own purpose. Easy peasy lemon drinking or something of that sort.
Oh, umeshindwa na misemo zangu.
Anyway,
I'd want 4 kids. I'd want to give all of them Hebrew names. I'd want a fancy, not a fancy life. I want to just
comfortable.
a comfortable one.
Yeah.
You know, with kids running around. Like right now, there are kids running around this
In the
place.
background, yeah, it's so sweet, yeah.
Yeah, and they're just minding their own business and being happy and everything. So
Picture this. You are a young mom. You want to have quiet time to yourself in your sitting room watching television. Then the kid just falls off the couch.
wait,
So she's like, meh, meh, meh. See,
kids don't cry like that. Those are goats.
no.
Kwanza ebu
In
wacha
my
ni let me ask you kwanza. You know, just say when tuko everybody is on holiday and vacation and
Yeah.
the COVID,
Yeah.
you know, na kuna increase ya
Teenage pregnancy, yeah.
pregnancies. So
Yeah.
what is your perception towards that? Yeah, because you know, to be honest, kuna whoops babies.
I think it's a societal thing, because if kids were allowed to like learn about this sex matters, sex education, not that we are teaching kids pornography or shit, but if kids were allowed to like have a knowledge of this is what happens, you have sexual intercourse, you get pregnant or you get AIDS or stuff like that, and if there were safe abortion services, we wouldn't be worrying about so much.
Now, because I am against some few things umesema, I want to channel to ask my people, those born again peeps out there, what do you think about sex education? Should it be introduced in schools, or should we be like timid about it and still think that abstinence is really helping our kids? Because out of these teenage pregnancies zenye tunasikia kukosi kuna watu wa pasta, and that's life and it happens. So should we as Christians embrace first of all contraceptives and
sexual education.
Sex education.
Are we bleeping
Forgive me,
things here?
Jesus.
I don't bleep things. So I say things as they are. I say
things as they are, but we are quoting scriptures.
Okay, all right. Fine.
Yeah.
I think we are trying to cover fire, and the fire is consuming using a clothing, and the fire is consuming the clothing, and we're like, there was some fire here, and the fire is sex. Kids are having sex, unprotected sex. They are not having access to condoms, and therefore the kids are having kids, and it's a very terrible thing.
Okay. So our anti-natalist. So if you are Thanos, would you do what Thanos had done?
No.
I am inevitable.
What would you have
Killing
done?
people is not my business. I think. P.S. These are just my opinions. I don't force them on every other person I meet. If you want to have 4 kids like Shah, that's very fine of you. Very cute, actually, if that's what makes you happy.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
I'll
have
make
4
cute
kids.
babies.
I'll not make cute babies, so I'll not have them. Right? Don't want some short babies, man.
You get a tall wife. What if your wife wants, okay, you know what, you have to date within your boundaries.
I know.
You have to look for a woman who doesn't want kids.
Yeah.
And I think right now it's so easy to find that woman because kuna that feminism thingy going on.
Yeah. No, I think people are just getting more woke. It's not about the feminism thing.
Woke?
Yeah.
Being selfish is not being woke.
Who is selfish here?
Feminists. I'm also a low-key feminist.
We'll talk about feminism in another episode.
Sorry,
We'll
we
discuss
get carried
feminism
away.
and toxic masculinity.
toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. You know where I come from, or you don't, but now you do.
Yes.
Now I said toxic masculinity.
Mwanganga hits. Anaitwa Mwangangi.
That's
Unajua
it.
mali ametoka.
It's a rap, man.
It's a wrap. Thank you
wrap,
so
man.
much for listening in, for being part of Gibber and Rish. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and nimesema like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. We're having giveaways, and that's if we see kama kuna kitu.
You guys, you get us 50 subscribers, 1,000 bob airtime.
Yeah,
And
because nobody is going to do that.
Courtesy
I'm going
of-
to buy myself new shoes. Yeah, so thank you so much. You can follow me on Instagram at shalom_ke or Sensei Goof, because I'm goofy as hell.
Or you can follow.
We are not also Insta famous.
You can follow. Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook
Oh yeah, you can follow us on Facebook on.
at Gibber and Rish.
Yeah, and you can. That's it.
Yeah, you can.
I don't
You
have
can
a lot.
also have a good day. Bye.
Yeah, see ya.